baby looks a little stressed.
Stressed?
Yeah. But you know, when those things happen, so I'm going to need a little extra help. I'm going to get some water and just clean that area, look at it, and make sure it's tied off well.
Okay.
Yeah. But it sounds like that's all you can...
If you could encourage her to drink.
Yeah. And that's all you can really do in a situation they start to hemorrhage or something like that, and then you tie it off and fix it.
Okay.
So that's great. We'll get her cleaned up here, and then we need to get her drinking. So I guess Selena Chandler, she called and said that she's happy to take her on as to get her to suckle and do all the nursing in the next however long it takes to get her to be taught. She's do you know her?
No.
She's a good horsewoman. She and Janine know each other pretty well, so Janine knows well.
Is she on her way here? Is she going to stay here?
I'm not sure what she's communicating with Janine, but I think Janine's going to hear it. But I think if she's involved, she's one good person. She's dealt with a lot of young babies and horses and been able to.
This is what we got here.
I was really searching for that. But let me clean this up and then we'll work on nursing. Has anybody?
Nurser?
Has anybody milked her since Janine earlier?
I have milked her just half hour ago. And I'm getting out of both nipples.
Okay, great.
But I don't.
Have you fed the baby at all?
I tried because I couldn't do it.
Okay, great. Has there been anybody since Janine here today?
What's this?
Has anybody else been here? Has Janine, anybody else other than Janine been feeding her at all?
One person came in, we got 3 cc down.
Okay, all right. So she really is hungry too, right?
She's hungry. She can deal with hungry right now, no?
So, could you give this a real good cleaning, rinse, and bring out some nice warm water for me?
Sure.
Yeah. She's looking and doing all the right things.
Right. But it's not there.
Right. So the mom.
You don't have any tricks for this, huh?
No, it's just a matter of diligence of just easing it there, putting it on your some milk on your fingers, putting its head up to teach it where to go. It just takes time and diligence.
Wait a minute, I'm getting out of here.
We're going to need to, where's a good place to tie to anything?
What, up here?
Yeah, just don't want her disappearing on us while I'm working on the baby. So.
Want some help?
Hey, how are you?
I'll hold the other end of it.
I think it's best if we just tie her that way. That way, if she moves, she just moves in this area and I can work with her. We don't want her to be interfering with what we're doing.
I gave it a scrub. I just think because when you turn on the warm water.
Oh yeah, that's just
that's just the air bubbles. Okay.
All right.
Dear me, why don't you let her nurse? Look at it.
Just bring the baby over here and hold it for me. Stick it right up and get it out of the way. Perfect. Just set it down. Okay. You just hold it. Oh, okay. Mama just has to deal with this. We just want to get this foot cleaned up. Here. You put
pretty bad. Look out.
Okay. It's okay. It's okay. As long as the mom can see the baby, we're good.
She has her opinion out, so.
Huh?
She has her opinion.
Yeah, yeah. What time did it start to bleed?
I don't know. 2 hours ago.
And how soon after it started?
It was a steady drip,
Okay, it was a drip. It wasn't pouring.
and then it started a very steady drip,
Okay.
and that's when we tied it.
Yeah. Oh, good.
Because in the process of getting it tied, she struggled. That made it worse, you know.
Yeah. Yeah. They moved. That's probably how it happened. It probably just somehow knocked its umbilicus. Can you tail moved out of the way? Sure. Just take the tail right out of the way. That's good. Can't see a bloody thing. It's so low to the ground. Put another heinous net on, I'll put a ligature on there too. I think your dental floss was the perfect thing. You really know your stuff there. Somebody's gonna lift the leg for me so I can work with 2 hands. No, this leg. Just one? I need 2 hands, so yeah, okay. So could you come over here and lift this leg? If you can support her, just lift this leg. Lift this leg up. I can't see you around your hand there. Relax now. I'm just going to get put a proper suture in there.
I don't want to be within kicking range.
Stop.
So bring it on over here. So we don't get included in the face. If it wants to lay down that side. You control the body. It's still tiny, so you do what you have to do. If you have to lift it. Oh, yeah, just the light, yeah.
Stop. Jesus Christ. Come on, move it. Come up here.
Tie it shorter. Tie the animal shorter if you need to, so it doesn't stretch everything out and get in our way.
Jesus Christ.
tail's in the way.
Sorry. So it keeps going that way. Can you bring it over this way so I don't have to keep going after it? Just.
Oh, yeah, all you have to do is just hold it right here so I don't have to go going after it. Bloody thing here. Good girl. So frustrating. You know, the light is not, I'm just trying to find that suture material. It's got to be a little brighter. There you go. I don't know if you can control the level of light on this.
Start another one because this is.
All right, thanks a lot. All right, bye. How's it going?
There you are.
Yeah. Oh, do you want me to milk her while I'm standing here?
Yes.
Yes.
Is that what he said? Over that department, we had a clean bowl. We had a bowl full of warm water.
Oh, there it is. I'll get a clean bowl. Oh, there's a clean bowl.
It's right on the watering truck. You got it?
Yeah, I'm just gonna rinse it out.
I just want to cut off that stump. So we're going to wash off that blood. So I just put a nice suture. Your mother did an awesome job. She put a piece of dental floss to hold it.
Okay.
So that's not shouldn't bleed anymore.
Okay. You're not gonna let me. You're gonna stand there. You're gonna stand there, Carly. Good girl.
Oh, they're both working too.
Stand up. If it wants. If it wants.
So I do have an equine hospital.
What's this?
I do have an equine hospital that I can deliver them to if they need.
You have a what?
So that was cool to see the word.
Yeah. So.
If you think that that's what the
Well,
horse
baby
is.
just needs to be fed
Yeah.
regularly every 2 hours until it learns to suckle, and it has to have somebody teaching it to suckle. So that's, I mean, it's looking to drink, it just doesn't know how to. So
Okay.
it needs a nursemaid to teach
All
it.
right. I don't have anyone that'll stay in the stall with it.
Yeah. How about Selena Chandler? Just
Yeah,
called in?
Selena said that we could bring it up. I don't know if
Okay.
she would come down and stay the night here. She
Yeah.
may.
I think she's indicated that she could take it up there and nurse it through.
She would do that.
And that's okay. But if you want to take all, this is definitely. So could you help Janine steady that fall so that she doesn't kick all the milk all over the place?
Grab a front foot. With a rope, a rope would work.
What are we doing?
That rope right there, we're stabilizing the front foot.
Yeah. So the baby just.
What's Emily doing?
What do we need?
We need someone to spend the night here that I can pay.
Okay.
What can we pay? Tom?
I would really prefer not to.
Yeah, let me see what I got.
I have to work.
The ICU house is heated with a bed.
Yep. I called Maddie Cole. She's not available. Someone who could deal with this kind of thing.
Yeah.
That's the wrong end. I don't like that.
Here. Hold this. Hold this.
I got
Hold this. I'll get it.
I got it.
Okay, let me get in there. You just don't know how to talk donkey.
No.
Who's doing good earlier? Oh, I know. I
Yeah. I've been dealing with ornery donkeys.
How are you going to get this down that donkey?
You'll get the.
Oh, you just use a syringe. You
You'll
put it in
get
his mouth. They
the
just
gist
drink
of
right out
it.
of the syringe.
Good luck.
There we go.
What, with the baby?
Yeah.
Yeah, she was
You would do that.
doing good earlier with it. I stuck my thumb in.
Okay. Donkey is secured.
What's going on? What's with the baby?
Well, they had a bleed.
Yeah, I saw that. That's why I jumped in my car. I couldn't handle it any longer. I'm like, I gotta get there.
We gotta stop the dental floss, but
Good. Oh.
Got it?
Yep.
How many people does it take to contain
Two
one
light bulbs.
donkey? It would help if we had a little grain. We're not talking donkey. We need grain.
grain, bud, grain,
Oh yeah.
grain.
Grain?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
How much do we need for the night?
What, grain or bud? Or bud?
Oh, she should be drinking 4 to 8 ounces every 2 hours.
Oh yeah. She wasn't come close
I'm sure
to
of
that
that.
today.
So she's probably really weak.
Yeah.
It would probably be better to send her to a hospital. That way they can get her started. She's had a bad start today because she hasn't been drinking enough.
Can you?
And they don't, so you have the kind of support that you need there to get it done,
Yeah.
if that's a possibility.
Nope.
I mean, it's something that if you have the manpower here, the ability to handle her.
Yeah.
So that's a good start. Let me feed that to the baby.
Do you want to do a? You're gonna.
I kept thinking he was going to use the word tube.
Yeah.
He's not going to.
Thank you. Are you done, Janine?
No. I'm just gonna keep right up milking while she's standing here.
Can I,
Go up. Yeah.
Yeah.
Here.
Well, here, use your foot if you have to. There you go.
Okay. Get out of there.
Yeah.
Let me get in there. Hold this. Sorry. It's frustrating, I know.
So we'll take this bowl. You guys got her okay? Because
Yep.
we're going to
She's not going
feed
anywhere.
the baby.
Why don't you, yeah, I suppose you don't try, while you
I
feed the
can hold
baby,
this.
don't,
I can hold that.
okay.
And this tells you how much you have. These are 2 ounces each, so you know how, if you have.
Oh, he's good.
So this is, I've got 2 ounces and probably almost 4 ounces in this bucket so far. So that'll be a good first feeding for her.
There she goes.
Swallowing?
Yep.
Yeah, and this is what.
Yep.
Yeah, no, she's just swallowing.
She's still getting some.
She just has to get the strength.
Huh?
She has to get the strength, but you told me she got 4 to 8 ounces.
No, not ounces, cc's.
She'll have failure of passive transfer if she didn't get to 4 to 8 ounces.
I wouldn't
within
say she
4
got 8
hours.
ounces in the first 4 hours.
You don't think so?
I don't think she got 8 ounces, no.
Okay, so we have to send her to a hospital because she's going to need antibodies to keep her from getting failure of passive transfer, which is the antibodies that saves their lives. They get infections if they don't have them.
Okay.
So she didn't get those today.
Where is the place?
All right.
Is that one I know about?
Because they'll have to give that intravenously now. Because
Okay.
if you don't get it in the first 4 to 8 hours, which is long past that now, then they won't absorb the antibodies in their intestine and they'll die of infections in a week from now.
Okay, so we will have to send her, like,
'Cause this
I
is-
have someone who's going to take care of her and feed her every 2 hours. I don't have someone who can do a
Right.
IV.
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
no way she drank a whole bottle of this, and that's 8 ounces, an
Yeah.
8-ounce bottle, so.
So do you know how much of that she eats? Like you
I
said
would say
6 cc's.
roughly,
There's such a difference between
yeah, I know,
680
yeah.
cc's and 6 to 8
Yeah, I would say she
ounces.
roughly drank, at the very most, in the first 4 hours you're talking, maybe 3 ounces.
Okay, at least that's a start. She's
Yeah.
small.
Yeah.
So for a normal size horse, foal, they need to drink 4 to 8 ounces of the colostrum to have enough antibodies in their system. She's smaller. That volume could be smaller for a small donkey like this. So you think at least 3 ounces.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think
yes, I think we got 3 ounces into her.
She is swallowing too.
Yeah.
No, no. She's just so weak right
Yeah,
now that she
yeah.
needs a little help.
She had a hard
Sometimes you
time with
pop
that
right
drip.
up. So
By the time we got the string on her and you got it cut, wasted a lot of energy.
Yeah, a lot of
Where do you recommend we take her?
I thought you said you had an equine hospital, that's why I said,
Yeah, well, Selena was going to be the equine.
Oh, yeah, but you need an IV.
Okay.
Yeah.
She needs an IV drip. I don't think Selena's prepared for that.
yeah, that's if she has failure of passive transfer and the antibodies. So we test that by a blood test, and
Okay, so
all of that can be done. So probably if you want to take and get rid of all your risks and get in a good place, and you'll know that 48 hours, you would take them to some place like Dr. Emerson, Demi Erickson up in New Hampshire.
Yeah.
She used to be associated with New England Equine,
okay.
but she's left there, and she's probably one of the better neonatal places. Other than that, Tufts is great.
That's all I can think of is Tufts, yeah.
Yeah.
All right,
Tufts
so
is
for
great.
tonight, we can send her to, Selena can take care of her.
Well, how quickly is she gonna
No,
need?
she needs to go.
Oh, tonight?
Yeah. If you're going to give her a chance, if you're going to take.
Where in Hampshire?
She's on just in southern Maine, just up near. She's about an hour and 10-minute drive.
Just about as far, probably closer than Tufts.
She is closer than Tufts,
Yeah.
and I can get that information. I just have to call her.
Okay.
But she has a facility that can take this in, and she was the neonatal person at New England Equine until she left a few years ago. She's good, and she's usually very fair price.
I'm fine.
But that, she sort of needs the oversight, because I don't think they're really. If we're so if you want to take so that's if you want to minimize all your risks and concerns. If you want to take a few risks, then I would come by tomorrow morning. If somebody could continue to feed her through the night and teach her how to suckle, and come by in the morning and draw blood and make sure she has enough antibodies. If she doesn't have enough antibodies tomorrow, then I can give them myself IV. Okay. But we test. It takes a while so they have to drink them, absorb them, and then you test the blood for them. So you could do it here, but there's an increased risk that she could have complications just because she didn't get a good start.
I'm wondering is a 5-foot stall wide enough for her? We put her in the ICU over here. Somebody could sleep right there.
So that's 2 ounces. And she's so small, maybe 3,
Yeah.
4 ounces
Not
probably
even that.
maximum
Yeah.
that she can take out of feeding. But somebody's going to have to be able to milk mom, and also, once she's up and stronger, to help teach her to nurse. But that's how I do it. Is just simply.
Yeah, that's how I got any really fluid into her the second feed, was by the syringe.
And just hold it in front. And just slowly increase it, and none is filling out, so she's getting the full volume.
All right, let's start milking again.
Huh?
Start milking
Well,
again.
I'm
Well-
not going to give her more now.
Oh, I know, but for later.
Well, let's,
Yeah, so
before
you
you
wanna-
bother, let's figure out what we're gonna do.
Whatever you do, don't microwave it because it denatures the proteins in it.
Same with,
If you warm it up at all, say if you get it and you want it warm, you should get a water bath so that it can sit in a hot water bath. So you just place the milk like in this tray and in a hot water bath, and that'll warm it up well enough.
just like the babies.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm happy to go with whoever wants to go, if that's what you decide to do.
I still have not put in.
I know, that's why I'm saying, I'll,
This is not a vacation day for me.
yeah,
I've got
I can bring her,
commitments.
if you want me to do that.
She's doing so good, she wants to get up.
I don't, and I also have all the other that just came in.
Yeah.
So, and I have Selena would be willing to take them up at her house and babysit
Do
them
all
overnight.
of
She
this,
could-
yeah. So I
she
could
do
go
this.
up there tomorrow and draw blood.
Let me ask Selena if she'd be willing to come down here. She's probably listening. Is the camera on?
It was, it cut off right as Brian walked in, actually.
Because I have antibodies at my office that we can administer to her. But again, I would test her tomorrow.
Selena said she'd spend the night. I know Selena would be able to,
Would you be able to deal with it all?
she'd be able to deal with it. And I can
And she can teach, she knows how to teach them to suckle too.
Can you come here and spend the night here?
Back in it. So that- push her out so she's not back in it.
Well, we have a nice little accommodations for you, and you could, there are people at the house.
Let's let her be and draw up some more if we need
That
to.
happened with us, she quit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she quit. yeah.
And that's, they tell you,
Yeah.
yeah. But she got almost 3 ounces there.
That's good, if you could get her at 11, I'll put it at 9, 11, and I'll,
I'm not your mama.
and then,
Mama's over here.
okay. Okay, all right, I will, all right.
The way this works, kiddo, is you get your head underneath.
Watch your
All
crown.
right. I'm watching.
So somebody
All right,
should
Selena
between
said she
her
can
and
come here.
Carlene so I can do this.
Because it would be,
So she is part of the issue too.
Mom.
Yeah. Yeah, she's so swollen, she needs to be milked. So that's the other part here, is that she can't be allowed to get so big without milking her. Otherwise she'll be painful, and every time you touch her, she gets upset.
Yeah.
And it's always good to use like Vaseline on your fingers
Do you have
so that you don't cause abrasions to her teeth.
I'm gonna just milk a little while longer.
I have some KY jelly. So this is some KY jelly.
I'm not even gonna make any comments.
Yep.
Sometimes you just need it in the middle of the day.
I know, I get
Does
it,
the trick, right?
I get that.
Oh, whoa, 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 hold on. What's she doing?
No,
Is she sucking on that spot? She's sucking on that.
You can get your finger in her mouth and pull her over.
Yeah, so those are,
Underneath.
she's doing all the right things. She's sucking on the hair, she's reaching for it, and that's what you have to be
All
doing
right,
right
give me
now.
give me the bowl. If we could just get Mom more comfortable too, and more reasonable milk,
Yeah.
that would be nice.
Can you stick your finger in the milk and stick it in her mouth while you're
Yeah,
down there?
that's what I do, is I get some on my fingers. I have her stabilized against the wall so that she can't go anywhere, the mare. And so the baby.
Go ahead, do it.
Well, I can't because Janine's there, and she's going to get run over if I try to.
That would be nice if you didn't get
Yeah,
run over.
yeah.
Were you able to get anything off the other side, Janine?
Yeah,
Oh, you
Yeah,
did?
she's milking fully.
Oh, good.
I'm a
Okay.
good donkey milker.
You do. You know,
But the
suck a
baby's
lot of
got the
things.
right ideas. He's right up in there. and
she's
so
been doing that
she's
all day,
been doing
yeah.
But she's only this far away from getting it done, so
Yeah.
that's where Selena or somebody
You can help her
can
guide
just
her.
stay here and work at training her to get it in. And you get it on your hands, you put it in her mouth, you force her head underneath there, so and you push against her hind end
I'm gonna
to
leave
get it
Selena
done.
here with the,
And then once she
the
latches
KY
on,
jelly
it's
all night.
With the
it's
KY jelly
easy.
and
Yeah, that just makes it easier.
videotapes, and she's all set.
Yeah.
So if she stays here, then I need to come by in the morning and draw blood and run the test for if she has enough antibodies. If she doesn't have enough antibodies, then we simply give them to her intravenously tomorrow.
Alright.
Okay. That's
I
as
think
long
it
as
would be less stressful for
Oh,
mom.
it's less stressful for
Oh,
everybody. I
yeah,
just
sure.
want you to understand there's risk factors, less because they have trained personnel at another place. They will automatically give her IgGs. It'll cost a couple of $1,000 at the end of the day.
Well, that would make you a bunch others,
So if you want to try it this way, I think she's vigorous and she just responded so well to that food, but every 2 hours,
Yeah.
as much as she will, she'll drink, up to 4 ounces of feeding.
Wow, that's good.
Yeah.
Woo!
Yeah,
Look at that.
good.
Ooh, mama.
Damn full, I'll tell you.
So so I would recommend that when you go to train her, that you tie her so that she's next to the wall. So
Tie
that
mom
Tie
and
moms in such
next
a
to the
way
wall.
close to the wall so that you work on. She can't go all the way around.
Got the
She
syringe.
can-
I wonder if we could rig up some sort
Syringe?
of milking station for
Who's
her.
got the
so that-
syringe?
What do you need?
Well, you
Who has the
you need
syringe? The big
basically
syringe.
like a crate so that she can't move side to side.
Yeah,
Okay,
then
now
we
the
get
dish
it over
before she
there.
goes.
Shoot.
We need to fill
we
it.
need to
If you're almost done.
Have we got a bottle?
Oh,
Is there a
stop
bottle?
trying.
Here we go.
Yeah.
I know, that's what I'm trying to do, is what are we gonna do with that? We need to fill, gonna fill it, fill that,
Put your
put it on
hands
there,
right on her
fill it
chin.
in there?
Yeah,
And
you
get
put it
under
in
the-
and I
yeah.
put the two together. My hind legs keep my hind legs.
Yeah.
My legs keep her
You gotta
right
spot
here.
her.
so
I can
that
always
she
get
can't
more, don't
go
worry.
back. Okay, it's really
A little bit of a,
You just kind
a little bit of
of
a
keep her there.
waterfall.
And I've got her head right at the teat,
Okay.
and now I'm squeezing the milk right on her nose. And I get it on my fingers, I put it in her mouth, and I'm doing this all by feel because
Right,
she's too
sure.
short. But the mom's not minding this,
No,
the
she's
baby's
doing
not
okay.
minding it either, and the baby's gonna start licking in a second. And you just keep her here so it's not a struggle.
Good job.
You almost got all the suds.
But this is what this is
Latte,
how I
anyone?
Here we go.
train all the babies.
Fill that too.
I've done a ton of them over time, but that's what
Yeah,
you have
and
to
then
do.
you just get her right up under there.
See, and she's playing with her tongue.
Yeah, yeah.
I got some on my fingers, got
Okay.
some of her mouth, and she says, "Oh, okay."
Nope, she wants to go back now, she just doesn't.
And it'll support that if she starts going to the wrong side. So you give her a chance, you put her in, close, get her calm, and then
I was worried about putting my hands on her too much this morning before.
Boy, she
So
really has
it-
picked up.
yeah.
That same thing happened last time. Went down like a sack of bricks after
that's
a little
that-
struggle, and then.
Yeah.
And what was the bleeding? Just the cord?
Yeah, the umbilical cord must have gotten knocked to bleed.
Mm.
So I just put a suture in it and cut off the dead stump that may have been exposed to dirt and stuff like that. So then I just sanitized it, so it should be good.
It's got a little red there now. Blood?
Well, yeah, that's leftover.
That's
from-
left over?
Yeah.
I have seen her try and nurse from that direction.
Oh, she's been doing that all day, I
Yeah,
know.
that's, they can't, but they figured that out. The mom's being very good right now,
She's
so
being very
try
good.
this side.
That's because she's not uncomfortable, because her udder's been.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
you just decompressed her. Yeah. And so my one hand is pushing her head down into this area. I have the teat right next to the baby's mouth. I'm putting the teat in her mouth right now. So the teat is literally inside of her mouth.
Getting warm.
Yeah, she said.
Well, we'll know in a second.
Yeah.
And so she's,
She might be full too, we just, but.
but that's the thing, so I literally was able to get her mouth on the teat. The teat was in this corner of her mouth, and it's dripping milk. So she's getting that idea, but you have to stay here and do that, for a while. You do it for a little while, then you come back and you do it. If she hasn't suckled in an hour, give her some more.
Okay. All right.
Okay. All these challenges in life. This is much better than
You're gonna
that.
get back up again, is that?
I have, you got
Oh,
that now?
yes, yeah.
Because you can,
Yeah.
you can literally get the volume in that you need.
This was just someplace to store it.
I think we should run to Tractor Supply and get a second one of these panels and then put mom in there and then milk her through the panel.
It won't work. Sorry. They'll get a leg between there, and then you still have to get next to the baby to do that.
Oh yeah, no, I was talking about
She means for milking.
For milking tonight, because when
Oh.
Selena's here or I'm here all by myself and I'm trying to milk a donkey that's kicking at me, that might work. What do you think of that idea?
I can be raised to hold the rope, but that's all I can do.
Mike, but I would, if this is sturdy enough, I would tie her right here and just push her body against the wall
Okay.
and milk her.
Yeah,
And that way,
put her butt in that
it's really
corner,
hard to
maybe.
manipulate your arms through these are pretty small.
Okay, all right.
So it's like
Okay, yeah.
you get all jammed up, and then if she
Yeah. If
jumps
she would-
on your
if
arm,
she's
you
like
get hurt.
this-
I think she liked it, because
Yeah,
I think
if she
was
learns that it's not
Yeah,
bad.
so she's not being mean. She was just too full.
If you
Yeah.
listen to her head right now, what she
Yeah,
gonna do?
I'm doing it slowly but surely.
Does it make sense to have mother and baby together? Because she's, okay.
Absolutely. Because the mother might encourage her.
She
Yeah,
was.
she's been working at it all
she's
day.
been
The mother's
trying
been all
so
over
hard
it.
to encourage her.
Yeah.
She pushes her back there. She's. Yeah, come on, keep her on the right.
Give mom a little handful of grain. One good-
She's ready. She needs to something. And so again, I have her head, my body's just keeping her all in place. I'm milking the milk out. And I'm trying to put the end of the teat directly into the baby's mouth with my finger, so you can get it all in there like that. And that's, they eventually learn how to do it that way.
Leche for donkeys.
It's actually pretty easy with her. The big foals, they're so big.
Yeah.
you can-
Got your body over them. I've always been successful, but that's it
encircle
takes a
her.
lot more work than this. Is not much work. This is not hard. But I would always snub her up if you're going to start working her.
Okay. All right, so I will come back every 2 hours till 11
Let me
o'clock.
see if
and then
she'll
it's-
take a little bit more orally. Right now it's just.
Then it's Selena will do it from 11 till, what time do your first, and Selena will fill up a thing. What time is the first chance? Because Selena leaves at like 6. and
How often should she be milked?
Every 2 hours.
She has to be milked. every
Somebody's
time.
here at 7.
Okay, so if she does her last feeding around 5, she can go. I will do the last feeding with Selena at 11. And then I'm going to work tomorrow, okay? There will be no more crisis.
Either that or you have
Hear
no
that?
more
Okay,
pay.
so she's drinking.
Yeah, no, we need to keep pay going.
Pay.
She's
Yeah.
drinking another syringe full, which is 2 ounces.
Yeah, so I'm going to work.
So
You guys
6
are all
ounces?
on your own.
She's taking
Yes.
them fast.
Okay,
Okay,
Three.
so
Yeah.
I can get up
She
and come
had
down.
3
I'll have my
and this will
car
be
up top.
Yep,
About 5.
yeah. Selena's a pretty rugged horse person. She
She's
should milk this donkey all by herself.
probably a little dehydrated.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Because I could also watch her.
Yeah, yeah.
Everybody will be watching her.
I know. Well, I'll come back at, what time is it now? 6. I will be back at 8.
She
I
just
will be
drank
back
that
at
whole
10.
thing.
Fantastic.
So she just drank another full syringe.
Do you
so-
need me to, do you need another full?
No, I think that's enough to get her going. She's been so depleted for a while. Just let her get used to it, even if it's hourly feedings every couple of ounces.
Okay,
So
all right.
if somebody needs me to come back to go over the teaching and training again, but otherwise I'll plan on coming over
Yeah.
sometime in the morning to get her blood checked.
Okay. All right.
And then call me tonight if things are. looking
Don't worry,
bad.
we all have your cell number now.
I know.
Even
I got 5
Carlene,
phone calls.
she
I'm
calls
trying to
you
get
on
from
a
A to
cell.
B, and I'm in a terrible cell area, and I have to stop and down, so I can't
You get Selena, you get me, you get my mother.
and the nice people that were here. Did I speak to you?
You did,
I
yeah.
did,
She's
so
not nice.
I'm a lot nicer than you.
Oh, that's true. That doesn't say much.
I
though.
was just gonna say that.
I wish
Okay.
we could just move her into the ICU over there.
The 2 of them. Yeah.
I think she'll be fine.
It's a 5 foot wide.
This is
Like,
nice and warm here.
it is.
Yeah,
Well,
she's
that's
all right.
heated.
I'm not worried about
That's
her
heated.
warm. We're gonna try every hour on the hour to get her something. So I've gotta
You're
go.
gonna camp up at the house.
And I would.
I'm gonna go get my computer and
I
I'll
would
stay here till
attempt
11.
to get her to suckle first. Give it, 5 or 10 minutes of a good college try, and if it fails, then feed her and come
Yeah.
back and try it again. You just have to keep through the process.
All right, I'm gonna go get my computer.
And you're gonna be intelligent tomorrow, right?
So
I'm gonna go wash my hands.
I'm here now.
Okay, you're here now. Let me
I
fill
might
this
as well
up.
stay for a little while.
Okay, then I'll go
Leaving
home.
you with that fresh
Go
kilo
ahead,
dough.
don't go too
Oh,
far.
don't worry, I got my own. To my car. All right, so then you'll be here. What time can you stay till?
Stay for a couple hours.
Okay, all right, then you're every hour, because you got enough. Let me get a
Yeah,
little
we
bit
got
more.
plenty. But you gonna try to get more?
See if you just see how bad it is if I just try to get some from her now.
Let me try. Because she doesn't like you now.
Let me hold her.
You have to explain to her what you're gonna do here now.
Let me give her food first.
That's a good.
Okay.
Just like we did before. Remember how we did before?
This is awfully uncomfortable for her. Yes.
Oh yeah, she's so much less full.
Yeah, I think that's why she was so upset, was because. Okay, I'm feeling you. That's why I was panicking all afternoon. I'm watching it. I'm like, how much is this baby getting?
And you know what? Remember I told you I didn't see her pee.
Yeah.
And I didn't realize that till I got home. And that worried me.
But we kept the one premature baby alive for 48 hours. This is not as bad. And as long as we keep expressing milk, I think Harley will cooperate, because she knows that it makes her feel better as she gets fed.
Alrighty? Okay, good luck.
Living the life.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Oh, the little challenges starting life, huh?
Man,
No good deed goes unpunished. I learn that
it's
every
my
day.
first donkey milking today.
Stick with me.
And just make sure you do have relatively clean hands.
Yes,
'cause-
I washed
yeah,
before
yeah,
I.
good,
Yeah.
excellent.
Then we gotta
Very
wash all
well.
this stuff too.
Yeah. Yeah, that side hurts.
Yeah, if she comes down, it's not gonna be a hard project.
Alright, what are my orders for the night?
Selena may need backup.
Yeah, well, I can be back up.
And then have somebody ready.
If you want me to go to bed at 7, I'll be up at midnight. I ain't trouble.
And then have somebody ready to take over at 7.
Worry about that.
Shannon can do it. But if she milks like this, she's easy to milk. She's kind of like it now.
She likes me much better than you, Janine.
Everybody hates me because I have to do all the dirty work.
I was amazed how much milk I got out of her.
Yeah, she was the first.
Once you get it going,
Yeah.
she didn't seem to mind.
The baby's in a milk coma right now.
You sure you don't want to look at that stall in the ICU? It's 5 foot by 10 foot. We filled it all with straw and stuff. And then the person can sleep right there.
Might save a little walking through the.
Huh?
Might save walking through the cold night. To a stall.
Here, you can hold that part. I got it all.
That's a good chunk. Do we have another storage container for what we just pumped?
I know, we're gonna need something. that's
Yeah.
for sure.
Even another bottle, another something.
Take a look, see what's available here.
Okay. Good girl. That feels better, doesn't it?
go look for something.
Okay. That's fine.
Okay, we're gonna move over there.
Okay.
How's it going?
Good. What was I gonna say?
It's nice and cozy over there.
Yeah, plus you won't have to get up and walk to the barn.
Yeah.
I have Obi with me, but he's gotta stay in the car, right, around here?
Once you get him in there, no, once you can,
Oh,
you can take a
oh.
nap in there. There's Wi-Fi in there. He'll be all set.
Oh, okay. All right. And there's nobody in it, like, if I let Obi out in there, it's okay? All right. Get down underneath. Oh, you're feeling better. Feeling better, sweetie. She just was doing little kicks around the room.
Okay. Well, she has a lot better prognosis than the last one I had like this.
She was fine. Okay.
All right.
Everything's so good, sweetheart. So good.
Oh, look, he's running. Oh, jeez.
She's in. All right, we're just gonna bring you across the way to the hospital. It's nice and warm in there, little one. Gonna pick you up. You know what? You pick up the donkey.
Yeah?
I'll pick the donkey.
It's a donkey chain.
I'll pick this.
All right, she's hopefully, you gotta hold it low.
Yeah.
1, 2, so she